Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. And just want to get the CFTC out of the way. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. We're going to be highlighting today, if this is your first time joining us, the AI Auto Trader. The AI Auto Trader trades the futures, all of the index equities, Dow, E-mini, Russell, and the NASDAQ. We also have crude oil and gold, so a really nice diversified portfolio of strategies. And we've started running them at about 7, 8 o'clock this morning. And on our leaderboard this morning, we've scored on a couple of one-day passes. Those are our prop trading templates that will get you over the hurdle of an evaluation in just one day. So the 2-minute on the NASDAQ, the 30 range on the NASDAQ passed. Well, they got some profitable trades, I should say. And the NASDAQ is hot today. All over my leaderboard is the NASDAQ on the 30 range and the 2-minute. We call those strategies the haymaker and the retirement plan. And let me pull up my accounts dashboard. And we're going to be trading some live accounts with Apex today. I've got my trade copier that gives me the ability to copy trades right off of these accounts that I have running on my charts, and I can copy them into my prop accounts. So looking at my leaderboard, I see my smart stop, which is that pattern recognition, is up $1,400. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enable that one to copy over into one of my Apex accounts. And I'm going to keep a close eye on the 30 range on this signal A and B. We're going to keep an eye on Steven. Steven is a really exciting strategy that trades the 8 Unarenko. That last week was able to set our single day record. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you, sir. So we are in the trade on the Sim Smart Stop. Let's take a look. One thing I noticed about this yesterday is it gives the stop is way up in right field there. You can notice, and it gives the trade plenty of room to breathe. And we've been having a lot of success with it. Could be a double-edged sword. Oh, this is actually a long position it took. Thought it was a short position. And I was reading this morning that the Asian session got a big pop, and they were expecting some gains in the U.S. Open. Okay, nice. Got a full winner there on my Apex. It didn't register. Okay, I got the wrong account. It would help if I had the right account. Let me fix this real quick. Let's go over to bear with me for just a minute here. Yesterday, that strategy that we're watching here on this chart ran up the score. Was up $3,000 yesterday. Today I'm looking to put it on my Apex.
Order submitted.
Okay, I wasn't in time to get that trade, but the next one I'll be ready for.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Steven is down 290. Hey, Steve, good morning. Limit up.
Order submitted.
And the ES is going straight to the moon.
Order submitted.
I'm hoping Steven catches fire today. Ooh, that quick it's down 840. Thought it just won that trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I must be running double strategies on Steven. Something's not right. Let me check that out. Smart Stop's already up. Oh my goodness. Let me check this, Steven. I think I'm running it twice. Steven on the 8 Unorenko. And Steven 8 Unorenko. Let's get out of this one. So this one I am in on this Smart Stop. We need this to come short.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
See what happens. Took a counter trend trade.
Order submitted. 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 Order submitted.
Took another short trade. Come on all the way.
Order submitted.
Oh no.
Order submitted.
Oh, that one came just a few ticks from my profit target. That reminds me, I wanted to put a profit window. We have a feature in our trade management section of the strategy called the profit window, where if you come within a few ticks, 5 or 10 ticks of the profit target, it will automatically bring your stop and squeeze that trade. Let's see if we can get this one to run a little bit.
submitted. Order 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 submitted.
Okay, let's keep an eye on Steven here because I have a feeling that it might gain some traction. If we can, this market just finds a direction. Thank you. Hi. Good morning. That's my baby girl. Hey, good morning, Mike.
Order submitted.
Just going to leave that smart stop alone and let it do its thing.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's already up $2,440. This is a new update that we're going to be releasing to our members on Friday. We're going to actually meet as a team on Friday, go over all of the results, and if everything looks good, we do release it to our community of traders. And from my view, yesterday it was up 3,500. The day before on Mark's computer, it was up substantially as well.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I think what I'm going to do is when this trade closes, I'm going to pause it temporarily, and I'm just going to put a profit window in it. It's this strategy right here.
Order submitted.
See, right there, my stop should fly up and lock in those profits. When we're one tick away, we don't want it to come all the way back on us. We want the stop to fly up and lock in those profits. I hate to do something to it when it's working so well. But I'm just going to put a profit window in it because it's painful to watch that. I put it in at 10 ticks.
Order submitted.
But hey, we're headed for another session record on this strategy. $2,940 so far. Let's take a look and see what else is on our leaderboard. This one's running up my apex pretty nicely. Yesterday, after we signed off, that crude oil, that one-day pass that I kept mentioning, and we're going to take a look at Forex Factory. But that crude oil one-day pass, man, it came through with in a big way. It won like 2 or 3 trades in a row, and would have passed that evaluation. Come on down.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's come up on our leaderboard now. The signal the signal A on gold, which is a great strategy for
Order submitted.
reversals.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Well, I tell you, given that trade this extra room and just allowing it to exit on the pattern recognitions, it could be a little nerve-wracking to watch, but it gets the job done, which is the most important thing. Let's take a look real quick at Forex Factory. Today is Wednesday, August 7th. We've got crude inventory at 10:30. No red flags, no red folders today on Forex Factory. 10:30, we have crude oil inventories. And at 1 o'clock, the 10-year bond auction. Look at that trade. A beauty. Okay, we're at 33.30. Let's go. We're going for that single session record. Let me move my wife was kind enough to bring me a smoothie. Steven's sleeping, Bruno? You might want to check in your log. Make sure you're not getting any lag time that's preventing it from trading.
Order submitted.
Nice. I just took profits on that trade, so I'm up to 685 on that Apex account. And right back in again. The problem here is we have to break through this area of resistance on this trade. Okay, it took us out. Good. So that was a smart stop in action. It got into a trade that was testing that area of resistance above us, and it got that bearish engulfing candle and immediately took us out. It didn't like it.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And now it just took us into a short position. Well, this is a great strategy for a choppy, ranging market.
Order submitted.
Got that sideways action. It's building up some volatility, and it looks like it's popping to the upside. Oh. Wow, that was a big...
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can get this one to go for us. ES is pushing higher and higher. We're way above the VWAP on the ES. That pink line, that pink dotted line on my ES chart is the VWAP. Yeah, Bruno, what I would do is I would check your log and make
Order
sure on
submitted.
your control center there's a tab on the bottom
Order submitted.
called the log. And if you click your log, you'll be able to scroll down and see if there's any lag issues. We have a filter on the strategies. They won't execute if you're getting lag time. They'll prevent the entries from executing. Let me go to my signal B. Turn it on. Good morning, Stephen. Hey, Ray, good morning. Thanks for joining us today. Good to see you, sir.
Order submitted.
Bruno, those are variations of that strategy that have not been released by
Order
Rightline
submitted.
Trading. Those are test templates that were shared by one of our members, Robert. The one that we released trades on the 8 Unirenko.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Two losers in a row on that pattern recognition. Yes, Stapleton.
Order submitted.
My daughter, Stapleton's funny. She's a good girl. I love that girl to death, I'll tell you. She's starting school next week.
Order submitted.
Boy, it's got real choppy now on the Nasdaq. This pattern recognition strategies lost 2 in a row.
Order submitted.
Let's see if it can come back. Is there a cost? No, Ray. If you're a member of ours, you get all the future updates
Order submitted.
free of charge. So anything new we come out with, if you're a subscriber or you're an owner of the AI Auto Trader, everything moving forward that we add on, updates, are always delivered for free. We don't charge anything extra. There's no maintenance fees. Our team optimizes all of the templates on a weekly basis. We have a master spreadsheet
Order submitted.
that we share with our community of traders, and we always update that spreadsheet every week
Order submitted.
to the latest and greatest settings.
Order submitted.
I'm kind of taking a beating now on that eval account.
Order submitted.
I'm not going to try to get it all back at once.
Order submitted.
Got us out on that smart stop there.
Order submitted.
Two-minute retirement plan is doing very well. Gold is up nominally.
Order submitted.
Here we go.
Order submitted.
Let's get this roll to the downside.
Order submitted.
You need it to come flying out of there.
Order submitted.
Rao likes the retirement plan. Yes, that's been one of our most consistent strategies since we started. Let me reposition this just a little bit.
Order submitted.
Okay.
Order submitted.
Number 30. 32. Black gold. Crude oil is nowhere to be found. Stephen might be out, done for the day. Yep, Stephen's done.
Order submitted.
Oh, it looks like that one was the end for one of my evals. I was running it on that strategy, the smart stop strategy. So let me turn that off.
Order submitted.
No, you know what? I don't think it was. 30. Yep.
Order submitted.
31.
Order submitted.
Here.
Order submitted.
32. Okay, let's bring up another chart. Let's take a look at the YM. Let's take a look at the 2 minute. The 2 minute's been a bright spot this morning. Yeah, this is a good learning experience. We saw this strategy was up over $3,000 this morning, and it shows the importance of having a profit target. It looked like it was going to go forever, but the tides have changed, and now it's down to plus 645. So,
Order submitted.
it would have been a good idea once we hit a profit target of something reasonable. If I'm up over $1,000, I tell you, I don't take another trade. Sometimes it could hurt me. It could run up to 3,000, but at 3,000, I think you'd be a little foolish to continue to trade when you're trading one contract. Let's go to a signal B. Let's see if we can get into a trade on that one. Signal B. Our signal B drone
Order submitted.
is looking for a break. right here. If it gets in this break, it will pop in, I believe. You can see our Laguerre is pinned to the top.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
The ES just keeps going.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Trying to break through this area of resistance on the NASDAQ.
Order submitted.
Okay. Good morning, Dan. I'll give it a try, Rao. It came out this morning and it hit our ODP. If we go to our 2-minute 1-day pass, you could see this morning it nailed it. It took a short entry, got a first target here. Was just under 3,000, got in and got a few ticks short here, and it shut down for the day on the 1-day pass. And now our 2-minute AI bot is up 530. No lag indication, Bruno? There's something wrong. Are you on the right instrument? Or are you on NASDAQ, the right contract month, September of 24? What account are you running in? There's a few different things that could prevent it from trading. Usually it's either the lag time, but we excluded that. So then I would check to make sure you're on the same instrument and contract month, that it is enabled, and the account that it's running in is a good account. All of those things could cause a problem. Come on, get me into this signal B. Got good volume on the NASDAQ.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Nice trade on the YM. Here we go. So I'm going to pin this stop right to my 15. And we have a new smart stop, which is going to do this automatically. And we were talking about in the meeting, I can't wait for it to come out. It's a momentum-based trailing stop. Oh, wow, look at that signal A entry. Holy moly.
Order submitted.
Somehow.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, we're off. Give me a big pop to the upside. Let's go.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Don't come back now.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're in on this haymaker.
Order submitted.
Oh, I thought that one was going to have legs and go. That 50-tick stop, that 50-tick trailer in this volatility the last few days has been rough. I think that's why the smart stop was having such success. It's a looser ATM.
Order submitted.
Now we're going back to the downside.
Order submitted.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, we are in the Signal A drone. Let's check out the Signal A drone.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, almighty.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're out of YM. YM is up 555. And I'll tell you, the YM has been doing very well lately. Let me see here.
Order submitted.
From 10 to 10:30, the YM does pretty well.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
There goes the retirement plan, Ralph. Looking for a reversal. Counter trend trade.
Order submitted.
I'm going to reset this one. That Signal A was a beautiful entry.
Order submitted.
Now this Signal A, if it pops back up, should get in it.
Order submitted.
Yep, it's back in. See if we can get. Man, come on.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, we just got into a gold trade. Let's see how this one does. All right, we've got the crude inventory report coming up in about 15 minutes. And I always like to play the crude oil inventory report. With the news report, we usually go on a signal A. And I'm just looking over my signal A results. Gold's coming back at us.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, retirement plan's back in. Looking for a reversal. And we can see on our 30 range that the market's kind of gone into consolidation right here. Could pop out to the yep, there it goes, popped out to the upside. Oh, it's a choppy one. So let's get ready for the crude oil inventory report. Let's go to black gold.
Order submitted.
Our black gold strategy's in a short position.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
You know what I think I'm gonna do is do the yeah, let's play this report.
Order submitted.
There we go. The big move down. Rao, it looks like you were right again, my friend. Boy, Rao can sure call him, can't he? He told me 3 times, hey, level up on that 2 minute. I didn't listen.
Order submitted.
Oh, oh, Rao, you were 100% right. Retirement plan just scored big.
Order submitted.
Oh, now the signal P finally got in.
Order
Oh no. Oh my God. Way oversold. Hey, it's this thing's still going. Heavy volume, up 3,200 contracts a minute. Let's give this one some room. Whoop. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ah, jeez, the thing got me again.
Order submitted.
Okay, here comes a nice signal A entry. Okay. YM is really the one to look at right now. So what I'm going to have to do is go to the crude oil 1-day pass.
Order submitted.
Oh no. Okay. So we are going to switch this to the Signal A AI drone. Okay. Thanks, Mike.
Order submitted.
The optimized Steven. I have that one running in RAW. You're right. You're 100% right, Robert. Um, that is the strategy that's running on the 7 Unarenko. Is that going to kick back in and trade again today, or is it done for the day? You're right. It did the same thing yesterday. You've toned it down very nicely, Robert. Signal B. Yeah, I turned it off on this one. $31, $31, $32. That's my ROW account. My ROW and Kim are your two optimized. Rob, I'm talking to Robert. Your ROW and Kim are your two optimized Stevens. So, Bruno, those are the two you're running. No trades on either of those either? The two optimized Stevens?
Order submitted.
Oh, it's just getting chopped to pieces. Let's go to that optimized Steven. All right, the crude inventory report is coming. 7 minutes. You're right, Robert. Oh, it reached a profit target. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what it did yesterday. I might reset it. If it's still within its window. No, you know what? I'm going to leave it just how you optimized it. I don't want to touch it. When I start touching it, things go wrong. Let's take a look real quick at the performance. Wow, where are you? There you are, Val. Woo! 10 to 10. Wow, this is this week. This is the strategy that Robert optimized this week. If we look at the summary on it, this is Steven kind of toned down a little bit. It's up 1100 I have for 8.5 to 8.7. But I saw I was running it on two accidentally. I made a mistake on it. So it might not be 100%. Let me go to Kim. Kim is the other one. Kim, where are you, Kim? About break even. That 10 o'clock window, it really crushes it. YM is running up the score. YM is running up the score, man. I'm not
submitted.
following my own rules. My own rules would have had me on the YM.
Order submitted.
So the new update is also going to include the momentum-based trailing stop is back. So you no longer will have to right-click on your stop to pin it to your 15 EMA. It'll do it automatically. Wow, that YM is on fire, isn't it? YM is up to 855 today. I think I've seen enough. The signal B, and it's right back in. We're getting ready for the news report on crude. We really need a retracement. Let me go to the YM signal B on one of these accounts. 31 I have on crude. Here's 32. Let's go to the YM.
Order submitted.
Whoa. I don't know how I didn't get into that trade. I'll tell you. I had it on that signal A on the YM and it missed it. Let me go to the signal
Order
B.
submitted.
Now the signal B jumped in. Okay, we got 1 minute for this news report. Let's see if we get any type of pop out of this. I'm playing the Signal A AI drone on this news report. And then we're going to play the black gold, the ODP.
Order submitted.
Let's rename this tab. YM. Okay, first we got to move up. Nice volume. Real good volume. On crude, 1200, 13, 18. Huge volume. 2000. Tremendous volume on crude. Yeah, the price per barrel is very low right now, $74. See if it goes even lower. I know they were talking about decreasing the production. Okay, here we go. Let's get this short roll. had a big move up this morning.
Order submitted.
I'm
Order
not going to give
submitted.
up on I'm not going to give up on crude oil today. I did yesterday, and I kind of ended a little too early because crude went on to crush it between 11 and 11:30. Oh, look at that signal A on that Nasdaq. Still a lot of volume on crude. All right, signal B. Did we get in? No. Huh. I'll be damned. $31. Come down a little further, crude. It's starting to set up for a long entry on the signal A. My Laguerre oscillator, you can see my RSI line now, is right down into just about to cross that 20% line. I'm going to move up with pop us in long if that pivot's not too close. I've got some upside resistance. A little bit of a change of schedule.
Order submitted.
If you're going to be available tomorrow, make sure you tune in. Mark Miller is going to fill in for me. And then God willing, I'll be here Friday. Oh, come on, get us in that trade. Ah, boy, that was the entry I wanted. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for all the gusto, and I'm going to put in my Apex account. I have an eval that I'm going to run the. Now crude oil just went in. No, it wasn't crude that went in. It was the signal. It was the YM. Let's take a look at the YM trade. Not a lot of risk on YM.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're going to what I was saying is what I'd like to do is give the CLODP a try today.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Stephen, the other optimized Stephen strategy, one runs on a 7-unit Renko, and the other is on a, I think it was a time-based. Let me take a look. It's the one running in Kim. '30-second. One's on a 30-second. One's on a 7-unit Renko. 30-second, Stephen. You're right, Dan. Crude's not cooperating with us today at all. Very choppy. Tremendous volume. It just didn't go nowhere. But yesterday I gave up on it and I made a mistake. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to trade the CL 1-day pass. It kicks in at 11 o'clock, and we'll see if we can turn this day around. I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break. I see the YM just jumped in short. That's where it's been scoring all day, is to the short side. It's just real choppy right now. Things are getting chopped up a bit. Let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. At 11 o'clock, crude oil, ODP, red hot strategy. Let's give that one a shot.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I've got a couple of positions here on crude oil now. On my copper, which has been a really good strategy too. This is a super conservative strategy. Everything has to be lined up. It doesn't trade much, but when it does pretty well. Hopefully by 11 it breaks through that area. Or we could get a nice short roll. The ES has been kind of quiet today. ES went straight up the whole day. Our ES signal B is going to kick in also at 11. Maybe I'll switch my other account to that one. The 31. 31. Let's put it on ES signal B. ES signal B drone.
Order submitted.
31. Okay, excuse me for just a second.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Whoa. NASDAQ to the moon. Retirement plans right back in, Ralph. Man, did I miss that one. Go to the bathroom for 1 minute, huh? Look at that NQ retirement plan. Oh, hey, our crude, our crude trade's taken off. Holy moly. Wow. Rao, you got a crystal ball over there in India, don't you? How'd you know? Rao told me all morning, play the NASDAQ, play the 2 minute retirement plan. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, Rao, why didn't I listen to you? Retirement plan, crushed it today. And a short position on gold. Long the Dow and long crude oil. We're getting some movement now, Dan. Congratulations, Ralph. Dan, you were saying crude oil's not moving well. Well, now look. That question was for Rory, Dan. Which question? When is the rally, aka Goldfinger? That's funny. You're funny. One chart I would like to bring in is the ES. That ES was pushing higher. Here it goes, too. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see what the ES has done. It lost its one-day pass. This is the strategy I'm looking to get in. It's right into that area of resistance that it's been trying to break through all morning. Let's replace the YM with the ES. Oh, my goodness. Wow, look at that trade. Now 10:30 to 11. 10:41. Got that signal A that just went to the moon. Okay, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes until the CL one-day pass. Retesting. 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Our CLODP will kick in. Our ES on the signal B is going to kick in. I need to break through this area of resistance on the E-mini and start heading back up and try to ride a long trade to the moon. That's the plan. Oh, Dan, which signal am I considering? I went to the ODP. I watched it yesterday, and the signal A at 11, I believe that's what the ODP uses. Here, you know, it's getting ready to take a signal A. It's just 10:53 though, but that's okay. Maybe we'll catch it to go to the upside. If we load this, the one-day pass template for CL, yeah, it's a signal A, Dan. It's a signal A. So I'm going to try to play the signal A on crude oil starting at 11. And I'm looking for the signal B on the E-mini. Here comes that 2-minute retirement plan on a reversal. It's awfully tempting. That strategy's been red hot. 31. Boy, I tell you, I'm really kicking myself, Rao. You told me 3 times. I saw it get faked out on a couple short trades, and I said, oh, maybe I won't do that. And I took my eye off it. That's why it's so important to have a risk to reward ratio, that's in our favor. I watched the retirement plan pull in 2 or 3 losers, and it didn't even phase it. If we look at that chart, it got faked out a couple times, went short, and didn't make it. Pulled in a loser here. Oh, it closed at the P&L. So we'd have to restart that one to get it to crank up again. Yeah, this is what kind of scared me. It took a short entry here, and I came back. Took another short entry, came back and got stopped out, and it scared me away. And then the very next one, it got that 4 or 5 to 1 risk to reward. Pulled in another loser here, then got a full winner on this one and closed out at $2,000. So I always say if this system wins 40% of the trades, and you could back a Brinks truck up because it's going to be a huge day. And today the retirement plan proved it. The pattern recognition started strong. It was up over 3,000. I reset it and put it on my apex, and then it pulled in some losers. Exactly. You were right, Rao. It's risking 40 or 50 ticks to make 180 or 200. And it has a really nice trade management strategy. Once it goes 60 or 70 ticks, we go to break even plus 11, lock in a small gain. All risk is off the table, and you've got the potential to score a home run. Crude oil is going to push up and up and up, it appears. I don't know about a reversal coming, but we're going to watch it. It's a little like watching paint dry. After you watch the NASDAQ racing around the track, and then you look over at the ES and CL, and it's like watching a tortoise and a hare. Rahul. Good morning. Good morning. What time is it in India now? Oh, that signal A on this 30 range is looking really nice. Look at this. Yeah, you know what? The retirement plan. Let me reset that one. I hate to mess up my. Hang on just a sec. Good morning.
Hi, Rory. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Just want to
Testing, testing. Okay. My wife and I have a long weekend planned in Fort Myers Beach, and we had Tropical Storm Debbie come through. I was a little concerned that the resort wouldn't be operational, but I was wrong. Everything's good. That was the nice lady from the hotel. Okay, 11 a.m. This is what we were waiting on. I'm going to go give it to another half hour, see if we can get some plays here. Crude oil has been just steadily moving up since the inventory report. Our leaderboard today. The retirement plan in a big way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 accounts trading the retirement plan. All up between $1,500, $1,000, and $2,000. Sim Robert Retirement. That's the template that was optimized by Stephen. Rao and Kim, optimized by Stephen. Stephen's all over the leaderboard. Congratulations, Stephen. Great job. I mean, Robert. Excuse me. Robert is all over our leaderboard. The 3 strategies that he helped us optimize, you could see they're right up there. YM did well. Our pattern recognition at one point was up over 3,000. I made the mistake of restarting it in my prop account and did poorly after it hit its profit target. And a couple of other strategies that were running in the background. It's 8:30 p.m. Thank you. In India, it's 8:30. Can you hear me now again? I know I had to answer a quick phone call from the hotel. Testing, testing. Shoot. I just lost my performance. Sorry. Wow, look at crude oil. Okay, let's go. I need that E-mini to break. I want to ride that E-mini trade up all afternoon. And an absolute beautiful crude oil trade. Let me make sure my mic is plugged in. I think it is. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's get in the action here. We got our ES pushing through now. I think I might have hung up this audio. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, thanks, Brendan. Thank you. Thank God for Brandon. Crude wants to push higher. Need this E-mini to break. Let me see on my signal B on the E-mini strategy. See when we're scheduled to start.
Order submitted.
11. Okay, good. Whoops. Really need to break this area of resistance on the ES and the NQ and send this thing moving. We've been stuck right here for a while. Crude oil. Wow. Boy, look at that entry right at that news report on crude. Right here at 10:35. This strategy nailed it on the signal A with the 1550 condition. Gone.
Order submitted.
All right, let's give it till 11:30. We'll be patient. Take a quick look at the stock market. Dow up 1%. S&P 500 up 1.5%. 1.5%. Excuse me. Russell up about 1%. Nasdaq's up about 2%. ES is going the wrong way on us now. Thank you, Mike. That was a delayed response. Looks that trade on crude oil is going to go all the way for a $900 win. Risking 15 to make 90 on that strategy. So a 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio. 90 ticks on crude oil. That's a beautiful trade. A $900 trade per contract. I see my account name is Copper. Speaking of copper, wow, I was did a remote call yesterday with someone running a strategy on copper, and it had crushed it. 12.50 a tick. Caught some huge runners. Curious to see what copper chart looks like. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find that haymaker chart. That has no indicators. Here it is. Let's take a look at the copper chart. This is copper here. Doesn't get much volume. The bid-ask spread is 39,705. A few ticks. Maybe 5 ticks. Kind of choppy today. Real choppy today. All right, let's see if we can get this reversal now on crude. We've got 15 minutes to go in the session. We're trying to hit the CLODP. Got a big move up. We're in a really overbought environment. Maybe we get a nice big retracement and get on with our ODP. Let's see what happens. Give it another 15 minutes. Retirement plan. Rao told me 10 times today, play the retirement plan. That was the play of the day. 2-minute NASDAQ. Our pattern recognition really hit its profit target today at 3,000. Boy, this signal B could very well kick in. I'm a little late to the party. I got my 2-minute on the NASDAQ and my 30 range now in agreement to the downside. Q30R. ES is coming back to the VWAP. Crude keeps climbing. Retirement plan. Signal AI drone. Okay, now we could catch, if this reverses and goes back up, we could catch a retirement plan trade to the long side. I'm trying to get in one last trade before we close for the day. We've got a number of different options in play. This is normally the time, right about here, where this crude oil comes to life on our one-day pass. Here we go. Come on. Pull all the way back. They keep driving the price of crude higher and higher. Come on, crude. Come on, crude. Let's make a big retracement. Let's see what that inventory report said real quick. The news on crude. Down by 3.7 million barrels. That's why it's driving the price up. Well, gasoline production increased last week, averaging 10 million barrels per day. But oil inventories were down 3.7 million barrels, which makes sense. It would drive the price higher. Wow, look at that candle down on the NASDAQ. Huge. CON. Yes. As much as I wanted it to happen, the market's just not cooperating. Tempted to just take a manual trade on crude long. Let's put it on this account and just buy it. Put it on the CO and Q10.
Order submitted.
There it goes. There we go. We got the one we were waiting on. Let's see if we can make it happen. The CLODP. With that news report, it makes me a little nervous, but let's see what happens. Yeah. We're in trouble. Big trouble. Yeah, I think we really wanted a long position there. Oh. 32. Okay. Well, we waited all that time, but with that crude inventory report, I see the price of crude is still bouncing. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Let's just take a look at the leaderboard. I do my last ditch effort. Looks like it just got into a trade actually. Was that 2-minute retirement plan? I think.
Order submitted.
No. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the leaderboard. It was pretty much, it hasn't changed since we last looked. It was the retirement plan. All the way. No questions asked. Rao called it. Rao, who's really a loyal member of ours out in India, told me all day, level up on the retirement plan. And he was right. So I'm kicking myself a little bit today. Retirement plan crushed it. Our pattern recognition started out, hit our profit goal, and it was up about $3,000. And then we had a few other strategies that did well. The YM did very well. We had a huge trade on crude oil, and another one on the NQ on the 20 Unorenco. So that's how it looked today. And I want to thank everybody for joining me. We will be back tomorrow. It's Miller time. Mark Miller. If you haven't seen Mark on YouTube, it's really a lot of fun to watch Mark. I like to call it prop trading on steroids, and that's exactly what he does. Is he trades the prop accounts in a big way. So it's going to be a really exciting session tomorrow, and I hope everybody joins us. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.